Pakistan PM reveals US-Iran peace deal could be finalized within 24 hours. Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif announced on Saturday that his country is preparing for an electronic signing of a US-Iran peace agreement once negotiations are finalized, signaling that talks between Washington and Tehran may be approaching a decisive stage. Sharif said the two sides are closer to an agreement than ever before and suggested that a breakthrough could be achieved within the next 24 hours. According to Bloomberg, the United States and Iran are nearing a memorandum of understanding that could pave the way for a broader agreement aimed at reopening the Strait of Hormuz and reducing regional tensions. The report cited a U.S. official who said the proposed memorandum would include guarantees preventing Iran from obtaining a nuclear weapon. Any easing of U.S. sanctions would reportedly be tied directly to Tehran's implementation of the agreement's commitments.
Sir, have you actually secured an agreement on the discussions about the nuclear material and the nuclear negotiations?
Yes, conceptually on that, and nobody's getting close to it because it's buried under a mountain, basically. There's nuclear bombers.
Bloomberg also reported that President Donald Trump cancelled airstrikes that had been under consideration after negotiators made significant progress during recent discussions. Meanwhile, the Wall Street Journal reported that U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance is expected to travel to Geneva to participate in the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding with Iran if the final arrangements are completed.
Kristen, this is how wars ultimately get settled. If you go back to World War II, if you go back to World War I, if you go back to every major conflict in human history, they all end with some kind of negotiation.
Sharif also stated that the final text of the memorandum has already been agreed upon and that Pakistan is working closely with relevant parties to finalize the remaining procedural steps before the announcement. The developments represent one of the strongest indications yet that months of diplomatic contacts between Washington and Tehran could soon produce a formal agreement. Observers say any breakthrough could have major implications for regional stability, maritime security in the Gulf, and broader efforts to ease tensions across the Middle East. Attention is now focused on Geneva, where final negotiations and potential signing arrangements are expected to take place in the coming days.